There we go. Hello, everyone. Woo! I have good news and I have bad news. Let's start with the bad news. Today's stream will only be like an hour long. The good news is my family's going to stop fucking with me and fucking up my entire schedule until my birthday. So we have a whole month where I'm not going to be fucked up. Because I'm going to dinner today. I did not know I was being invited to dinner when I woke up this morning. But basically, the reason I've been so busy is because there is like everyone's birthday is around this time, including my own. My birthday is in 2 months. So for like a while, keep in mind, my father, my mother, my grandfather's birthday, they were all around this week. That's why I was so busy. But now that that's calming down until May, yeah, we can actually play some fucking games. At least for a little while. How you doing, Draco? You doing good? I'm doing pretty good myself. I don't remember what we were doing. We already got the moon runes and everything, right? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, we should probably just go into the rest of the DLC. Oh! Driver's permit, that's at least nice. Driver's permit. That's nice. First to find. Oh yeah, we were trying to get into the damn chalice dungeons. We're trying to get into this. Okay. Yeah, I remember now what bullshit we were going to try and do for this massive pain in the ass. We were redoing the Great Izzle Chalice. Get the red jelly out of it. You know what? I think we just continue with the DLC. Huh? Ooh. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. We're gonna continue with the DLC today. So, this part of the DLC is not really my favorite. Scammed you out of $150. Yep. It happens. It is America, after all. What do you expect? But, goddamn, he killed a lot of fucking... But... Hmm?
Colored by blood, but always clear of mind. Proud unto the church. Be Sir curse the shackle only ye, the true blades of the church.
Locked. I don't remember this. Frenzied Blood Dew. Oh, yeah. So these guys are basically like advanced versions of the enemies from the start of the game. They hit a lot harder. Oh! As you can see, and they do a lot more damage. Wow, that looked weird, but whatever. This is the variant of the old man who has the fucking hand cannon. There aren't too many of these guys. They have a really quick reload speed and they hit really hard, so they're one of the more dangerous variants. I'm happy, Draco. Today has been a good day. I'm going out for Mexican food, if you're wondering where we're going. I'm going out for Mexican food.
Are you a hunter? No. Do you hear the toll of the bell? The beast you seek will not be found here. Go back to your home. And you have the chance put in places that are left up only to fall.
Alright. Well, either way, shall we go? He was talking about the church bell. Well, the choir's bell. How old is it? That happens with older. Ah, here it is. That is a fucking punch. This is really nice. This is just a fucking giant ass piece of steel we punch people with. Because our weapon, if you watch the guide video, not even old. Oh, in that case it might just be a fluke. That happens occasionally. But if you watched our... Oh. Yeah, I forgot about these things. Yep. I do love me these fucking knuckle dusters. At least 3 times I close the game. Maybe you want to try installing some mods for that. I know there are some mods for Ark that makes it run a lot fucking better. Because it doesn't run very well even on like the likes of console. These knuckle dusters are a chunk of iron. Oh, a chunk of iron fitted with finger holes. The hulking hunter woman's. Oh yeah. Ever hopeless when holding hunter firearms, referred to knock the lights out of beasts with a single. So the reason I wanted this is because that is very powerful, and to get our attacks open we can just do that to get our fucking viscerals. Ah, I forgot there's an ambush here. So that girl in the back right there is way more dangerous than this fucker rushing us down. Wow. That's faster. Yeah. Oh god, okay. You saw it there. So that girl in the back takes most of our hit points. Keep in mind, that girl who just hit us, that was a heavy attack from her, and it did almost all of her health. The girl in the back hit us with 1 projectile. Nah, my hyper armor can't get through that because it's a heavy weapon. The girl in the back hit us with 1 projectile, and it took almost all of her health. I don't think I know it. I think she has one of the sword things. Okay. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel tournament has the... Oh. I didn't know there was a new one. Let's see how she deals with this. Not too well. Yeah, that stagger is insane. Yeah, our projectiles are also pretty powerful. More blood dues. She's using a weapon we will actually be using shortly. I'm gonna take cover, materialize some more bullets. You can see that that little thing she has in her hand. It's like a little stick. It's very dangerous. Madman's knowledge. Quicksilver bullets. Okay. I didn't know there was a new tournament for Master Duel. That's interesting. Tons of stuff even. Huh. That'd be nice. I still have some decks that I need to build. Hello. There's a hole in the skull. Ah, yes. I have to get the eye. To this thing. Per usual. Energy drink. What do you mean exactly? Where is this coming from? That seems so random. Oh. This thing's weird. So we have a good stat setup for it. Our strength is one of our highest stats. Plus our insight is kind of insane because we have multiple, like, Great One's blessings and such, so it doesn't matter. Ah, yeah. I remember that. That would be nice. Energy drinks. Of all kinds. Crystal Pearl. I mean, we could use more of our insight. I'll keep the Great One's knowledge is on me. But our insight's pretty much useless to us otherwise. Frenzy build up there. Damn, that's actually really good damage. Oh. Very nice. Wow, 100 milligrams. No! You know what I would do? If I wanted a energy drink brand from myself, for myself and my own being, I would not make it from such a thing. I would not make it super caffeinated. I would make it seem like it was caffeinated and put very tiny text on the thing that says it's not caffeinated. So not only is it non-glycemic, it's also non-caffeinated. But you still feel like it's caffeinated because you don't know it's not caffeinated. It would be hilarious. How does this weapon do now? Actually, that stagger is pretty good. I can get an attack off on him. What if I hit him right in between? That, okay, this weapon actually has 1,000. Same thing, nonetheless. This weapon has enough power to stun lock people. That's the combo right there. Caffeine-free soda. What on earth? Yeah, but it's just horrible. It's just disgusting. Caffeine's horrible. Plus, I can't have an energy drink brand. I don't drink any of this stuff myself. That would be somewhat hypocritical. Last time I took an energy drink, I was living in a nightmare for a while, not gonna lie. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. This is an elevator. We can go to the queen and give her stuff. I love swinging this thing. It's so nice. It's basically a little combo starter we can use on some enemies. Kind of lock them down for our main sword. Because our main sword is pretty damn slow. You can just dance, stick them. Dance, stick them. It also has hyper armor on it for some reason. But you know, we can just beat him to death with it. Just a brick of iron with some holes in it. I think after work, yeah. Protein powder. Or maybe just protein powder, that would be nice. Fuck the energy. Like some protein powder. We'll call it Fox Power. Yeah. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, that's right. I think it's time to commit arsony. Who's ready to commit arsony? First, let's go give the queen her blood. Yeah, but I'm just not gonna be part of that. I hate energy drinks. I had a very bad experience with them, and I know what they can fucking do. Let me tell ya. I gift pleases us. I believe we have a first thing. Yeah. We have this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story, alright? Let me tell you a story, Draco. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Draco, I don't consume caffeine. And in fact, for most of my life, I never consumed a large quantity of caffeine, like any sort of coffee or energy drink, for almost my entire life. The only thing I drank was diet soda for a while, right? And I eventually got off that because I didn't want to drink it anymore. So for most of my existence, I had never had any large doses of caffeine in my entire existence. But then one day, I had a D&D meeting at an awkward hour, and I want to make sure my players always get the amount of time they want to play, right? It's important to me. It really is. So I would have to stay up for around 32 or so hours. Not even, it was like 22. It was like 22 hours to make sure I got there on the right time. So I did. I fucking did. Oh. Let me tell you, Draco. That was not fun. I took a 5-hour energy, an extra strength 5-hour energy, right? They're very powerful. I underestimated how powerful it would be. I think, oh yeah, I'll stay up for like 26 hours and then go to sleep. No. No, 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 no. That is not what happened. Holy fuck. It was awful. I was awake. I was awake. You ready to burn this place down, Draco? I hope you are. Because we're going to the second to final boss before we do the DLC. I was awake, Draco. I was fucking wired for like 43 hours. 42 hours. Oh my god, man. I never had any heart palpitations during this. I never had any like the side effects. I was just awake for so long. I did, however, start to feel like my heart getting tired after a while. Because like when you're up for so long, when you're up for like 42 hours, you can start to feel, you know what I mean? You can start to like feel your heart and your organs kind of fucking up. You can feel your heart becoming exhausted. I felt that. That was pretty bad. But I never had a heart palpitation. This with this much stamina is kind of crazy. Yes, I'm doing some things. It is horrible. Like, normally I go to sleep after... God damn it, they have a double hit. Yeah, I can't avoid that. They're a little bit too wide. I'm just gonna have to... I think I can just go around. But I was up for 42 hours. There are very few times in my life that I wanted to die. I can only think of that time. But it was so bad, because I need my sleep, alright? I remember Kage, he's just not in the room right now. He's just not in the room. I have no one to give any treats to. I think he's in the living room asleep. Ah, he has a Purrple. But I'll give him his treats once he's awake. I'm sure he'll be happy with them nonetheless. Have a pile ready? Okay, fine. I'll get a pile for him. Two kin blunders. Are you ready to party, Draco? Hello, Lady Arnhem. This is the boss we're going to be fighting in the dungeon. Oh, no, we can't. Damn, we can straight up murder her. Again. Damn. No, I don't need them. I don't really like trading cards to begin with. There it is, the last infant we shall consume. And there's its wet nurse. Completely invisible creature. That's not a glitch, that's how it's made to be. We can't actually see its actual form, it's wearing long gloves. Oh, wait, yeah, it can't really do damage to me. Yeah, this thing can barely do any damage to me. Like, its combos like that are not even hurting me. I was in that one for a while. Oh, they're fan art pieces. Aven's I got a lot. I got a lot of cards to begin with. Although it is a nice gesture, thank you either way. I don't need trading cards. What I do need, however... Ah, damn, this thing takes a lot of blood tinge damage. Yeah, that's a lot of blood tinge damage. So this thing is duplicating itself, if you couldn't already tell. But even with its multiple duplications, like Shadow Clone style, it still can't do a whole lot of damage to us because of our armor. We're basically immune to most of its attacks that it can actually do. Ah, there we go. Unless we hit our fucking blood transfusion at the wrong time as it's cloned as a leap. Then it'll kill us because we just murder ourselves with a gold. Yeah, I never liked collecting trading cards. It was never my thing, especially like variants of trading cards. I don't really get it. It's like, oh, it's slightly different. Okay. I prefer, when it comes to trading card variants, I prefer cards that are misprints more than anything. Those are usually the only ones that I'll go out of my way to try and get. And those are, sadly enough, the ones that are the most expensive. I do actually have the only card, the only unique card that I have is I have a Yu-Gi-Oh card. No, it's actually not Yu-Gi-Oh. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn it, I can't get past these assholes. It's a DBZ card. It is a DBZ card from the Dragon Ball Z Super card game. And it is a misprint of Time Ring, the Time Ring card. So I used to run a Zamasu deck back in the day. It's a misprint of the Time Ring card called... it's a misprint of Time Ring called Time Gem. Because there's another card, I believe it's called I don't remember, it's been 5 years since I even looked at it. But it's called Turles Gem or something like that, or it's a reference to one of the movies. But it's called something like that. It's called a Time Gem, and it's very no, it's like cracked Time Gem or something. Oh my god, that fucking bastard in the back with his goddamn fireballs makes it so hard to get past these assholes. Also, they're hostile to the pigs, I now notice. Odd. But yeah, it just does it's just a fucking bad card, basically. Time Ring itself is a searcher, if you don't know. It's basically like a searcher in that game for your Zamasu cards. But Zamasu itself is kind of a bad deck, so it doesn't matter. It has a lot of activations. Good activation abilities. It has good flip abilities. But other than that, the deck kind of sucks, so... Oh well. Oh, there it goes. You cannot be visceral from behind. That makes sense, you're a boss. Where are you? There you are. We just gotta watch out for the other ones long. Leave that attack right there. That does so much damage that can actually hurt us. As long as we're not careful. Ouch. So close. There, the infant is dead, and so is its wet nurse. You must accept darkness. Huzzah! Nightmare slain. 1/3 of umbilical cord. Hurry. We did it! We did it. We only have one more thing to do. But first we need to do the DLC. Other card. Nah. First we gotta focus on this. Yeah, this. Before we go over anything else, this place is on fire now. Literally, it's on fire. I mean, it still functions, don't get me wrong, but this place is actually on fire now. Yeah. Alright. Bro, it depends on the series. If it's fucking Boruto, or not Boruto, if it's fucking Shippuden, I could probably tell you what it is. But if it's fucking the original series, it's been a while since I've seen the original series. It's been a hot minute, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember it. That was when jutsus actually like fucking mattered as well. So we look over here. Hello, doll.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Good hunter, farewell, good hunter. May you...
Well, considering he only uses like 4 of them. Probably like multi-shadow clone jutsu if it's from the original series, because he doesn't get Rasengan until like way later on. Yep, there's the gateway to the final boss. Oh, and doll, this nightmare has just begun. Alright. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Okay. Homemade jutsu. I don't care enough. I fucking hate Naruto as a main character, honestly. I've never paid attention to what he does. God damn it, you're gonna get me on one of the fucking rants if we keep talking about that goddamn bitch ass fucking asshole Naruto. He is such an awful main character. Like, just thinking, like, I was trying to think, like, homemade jutsu. Well, he has a couple of those, but most of them were made in Boruto, right? I was just thinking, like, God, he's such an awful main character. He's like Deku. He's like Deku, but not as bad as Deku. I literally tried to think of it. I'm like, fucking can't. I hate Naruto too much. Okay, let me see. What is this? What is it? Send a photo of it. I want to see it at the very least. Trying to think of it, and it's like, couldn't even think of it. So it's like, damn, I really fucking hate Naruto. Like, not the show, the character himself. I really fucking hate Naruto. That does good damage even to these guys. What the fuck? How did he absorb that? Just... what? How did that not hit literally all of them? Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, there was a trap. Oh. Who cares? Like, actually... no. Resist the urge. Okay, I'm gonna look now. Let me see this. Popular art from this Naruto fan art. I have no idea, man. Original series. Okay, I'm gonna look now. That's not a technique he made. That is not a technique he made. That is just him using transformation jutsu with shadow clone jutsu. He just screams it because he's a fucking asshole. That's not a technique he made. That's literally just transformation jutsu with shadow clone jutsu. This fucking combo they do is really irritating. Well, no, it's not. I can tell you what it actually is. Like, they can say that's what it is, but, like, that's not actually what it is. We know what it is. It's transformation jutsu with shadow clone jutsu. That's all that actually is. It's just Naruto literally does the hand signs for transformation jutsu to do it as well. He ends it off with, not boar, it's the other one, it's a snail, I believe. Every time he does it, because it's just transformation jutsu. Transformation jutsu is also one of the first jutsus we ever see in the show. I know this because I've had to make an entire fucking campaign about the damn show. There is pretty much nothing you can sneak by me. It's not. He literally gets multi-shadow clone in the first episode. I don't know what you're talking about. He gets multi-shadow clone in the first episode, man. Like, literally the first episode of the series. Or it might even be the second. It might even be the second. Maybe there's like a scene in the building, like right beforehand. Because he steals the scroll of seals, like, immediately. Like, that's where he gets multi-shadow clone from. Yeah, maybe, like, even still, he does the hand signs for fucking... I fucking hate Naruto. Like, actually, I hate him as a character so goddamn much. No animes, especially isekais, have any good main characters, with the exception of maybe Natsu. Like, that's about it. I can't think of any. But, like, I always thought it was, like, just, like... oh, let me actually look at it. Yeah, it is. That's about what I thought. That's where I'm getting it from. It's a derivative of the transformation technique which he learned. So the reason it's pointed out in the first episode is because it was pointed out that he was unable to perfect clone jutsu. However, he was able to perfect the transformation technique enough to make another technique based off of it. God damn, I fucking hate him as a main character. I fucking hate most main characters. That's where I was thinking of it from. God, I fucking hate Naruto. There are some good main characters in animes, though, Draco. There are some good main characters. Not very many. Most main characters in animes are dog shit. Like, absolute dog water. Like fucking Deku. Fucking Deku, man. It's like one of the worst main characters ever. Like, literally. Because most main characters are written extraordinarily poorly, right? Well, we can talk about this, because we still have some time. I don't know when everyone's coming to pick me up for fucking tacos. And I want to stream for as long as possible, because I want to be able to, you know, talk to you. It's a really nice time talking to you, so I'll explain this. Most main characters are written very poorly. From most animes. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is alright. Like, Demon Slayer has multiple main characters that each get a lot of screen time, but even still, like, not a fan. Here's why I hate most main characters, right? It's because as the main character, they have to be a very strong character, like story-wise, right? Not like strength is in like what they can do, but like literally they have to be a good supporting, like a good character, and they can't rely on their supporting cast at all, right? However, it's just so hard to fucking do that in a lot of mediums of entertainment nowadays, that they all come out boring as fuck. I mean, there are some intentionally pretty bad ones, like the main character of Chainsaw Man. Like, he's intentionally very, very bad. Like, very poorly written. Or like, One Punch Man. Like, Saitama is intentionally written very poorly because that's the point of the show, right? But like, isekais. I fucking hate isekais. I fucking hate them just because the premise is so goddamn boring and the main character has to be a standout. When I write a story, when I make a story, because of how I write, I don't enjoy most stories. When I write a story, I'm not thinking, oh, what is my main character going to do? I'm thinking, oh, what's going to happen to him, right? I'm thinking, they are not going to save the world. The world is going to happen to them. I fucking hate most main characters because of that, because a lot of them just don't do what they should logically a lot of the time. A lot of them have, because the audience wants to feel like they're the hero, and the way a lot of very poor story writers do this is to make them have like some sort of moral idea or high ground. Nah, fuck that. Pull the fucking trigger, Deku. If Deku would have killed a motherfucker fucking 20 episodes ago, like 20 episodes earlier, thousands of people would still be alive if he would have just pulled the fucking trigger, but he couldn't because he was a goddamn weakling. Not only that, the Heroes Association is horribly corrupt. But that's at least a good part of the narrative. There are some main characters from non-animes that I do like as well. Geralt from The Witcher is very good. I like Geralt a lot. But a lot of main characters are just like, oh, this and this and this are happening. It's all the same though. It's also like really hard to like support them because they're always something unique. I personally believe that no one in this world is unique. Right? There's no uniqueness. And when I write a story, I also go through them, right? I've studied psychology a good bit, and humans are creatures of patterns. Not only that, we are creatures that have been doing the same patterns that we have evolved with for thousands of years. Because, obviously, they keep us the fuck alive. So, of course we would do that. Wow. He has a lot of health. Holy fuck, well, it's not that he has a lot of health, he has a lot of physical defense. Damn. He also has fucking hyper armor during that. Whoa. He has Oki on that. Damn. There we go. Heavy attacks are kind of the way to kill them. But that's just why I dislike main characters so much. Because like we're not unique. We are creatures of habit. Ideas come and go throughout time and history, as they always have. And our ideas and understanding of reality grow, and through that new ideas can be born. But when I write a story, I make sure that there is no one truly special. There's no one that truly stands out. And maybe it's because of how I write stories. Is why I don't like most main characters. But that's just how I do it. What do you think, Draco? I don't like a story where there is a hero. And I don't like a story where good and evil are concepts. Those are just boring. I like it when a story is a story. Another one is, I think that uniqueness makes everything pointless. A good example is Ichigo from Bleach. They set up all of these races in Bleach, right? They set up all these races and all these rules of how they work that are really cool, and then Ichigo is just all of them. And it's like, okay, why even set up these races if you're just gonna make a guy who's an exception to all of it? Like, what is even the point? Oh my god, there's some fucking... Oh yeah, heavy attacks. So much damage. Silver bullets. Red jelly, fuck yes. Tomb mold. I don't. I do not prefer someone who works to be the exception. I think there should not be an exception. But I get your point as well. It is a lot more fun that way. There we go. Okay. We need some ritual blood now. Gotta go kill the bag man over and over again. That's just normal story writing techniques. That's just a good story writing technique, right? That's just what you gotta do when you're writing certain characters in a story, especially like your villains and your heroes and stuff. There we go. It is just a fucking combo starter, like holy shit, it does so much damage. And it has so much stun to it. You know, well, yeah, I'm just slapping a little raw piece of iron, so... Makes sense. Most people, because of this little rant I just went on, most people think that I would prefer villains, and some villains I do much prefer because they're much better written over their heroes. Because you... I wonder if this works. Indeed. Indeed. But it's beyond the idea of uniqueness. At least. For me. It's also the idea of, like, the purpose, or, like, how the main character fits into the story. Like, another good one is Black Clover. Kinda hate the main character to Black Clover, because he's an exception, right? At the beginning of the series, it is stated that he is an exception to a normal rule. And we find out why as time progresses, right? I think that's literally first episode. Well, of all things... Chosen One characters could be good, though. I'll say that much. They can be pretty good. Chosen One characters can be good if they're done right. A good example is Black Myth Wukong, a game we were playing through, which we still have to beat. That has a Chosen One type character, and that is a very, very good way to do a Chosen One type character. it can be done correctly, but never done correctly. That is true, yes. Oh, my fucking head. So hungry. No one is here yet. That's a good example of like a character that normally has very bad tropes. You know what? You know what's another concept in stories that I hate? I guess we're just talking about story writing techniques that we don't like. I really fucking hate the idea of destiny and fate. Like, it's one of the reasons I don't like Berserk very much, because it's just so boring if you know about the lore. That is true as well. That's kind of why they're actually well made despite their really bad tropes. And also, to a certain extent, it's a mockery of certain tropes as well. Like, the idea of destiny and fate is something that I fucking hate in stories as well. Oh, such a boring concept. I think when, like, even if it's not, even if it can be changed, it just makes the story so bland. Because then it becomes like a more of a question of, oh, what are the restrictions of this, right? What are the restrictions of this? What can it and cannot do? At that point, it becomes a force in the universe that just can do anything, so long as you don't know the full extent of what it is and what it can do. Even if it itself is not a driving force. Like something like Berserk, where it is literally a driving force. In Berserk, if you do not know, destiny and fate is like real. Like the hard version of it. But not all creatures are affected by it. I think, yeah, these are the tutorial messages. Fucking hate those concepts. Just in general. They make a story so irritatingly dull. So horrible. Legends can be nice, especially when they're just someone manipulating the main characters into doing something. That's a fun trope. That's a very fun trope. But I think the plot should be propelled by people, not by a force we cannot understand. Oh my god. My fucking brain. Oh, I dropped a poisonous knife. That's pretty rare. Or maybe it's not. I fucking know the timing for that now. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll be right with you. Oh, okay. I guess he just hits me. Oh, he didn't even drop anything in the first place, so it doesn't matter. Hey. I have played every God of War game, with the exception of Chains of Olympus. I have not played the Chains of Olympus. But other than that, I have played every God of War game. Also, Draco, even though it may take a while, I am certainly looking forward to whatever D&D game we do play together. I knew my iframe was somewhere in there, I kind of just guessed where it would be. Humarians take a lot of damage from this stuff. Pretty much anything that's not a fucking blood type enemy takes a fuckload of damage from this, I've noticed. Oh yeah, we can spam him down with shit. Yeah, I'm assuming they're fans of Bleach, or at least want to learn how to play a campaign. Damn. I'm surprised this guy has not dropped any ritual blood. I'm gonna go try and equip the ritual blood thingy. Okay, go on. That's a brief synopsis, I suppose. Mouth hurts. Oh. We were using the Lost Holy Moonlight Blade this entire time. We literally defeated one of the final bosses. I'm socially anxious. Very well. We literally defeated one of the final bosses of the game with a severely nerfed weapon with half the damage we would normally have. So, are they fans of the series? They just want to play some D&D? I think it would be quite nice. Because, like, we say we're doing Bleach, but we could always do a different campaign as well. We have hundreds of items. Only about 30 of them have come to light. Perfect. That's actually good, yeah. Huh? He's not dead. Because it does take a little bit of experience to actually play my campaigns, unfortunately. Not everyone can just pick up and play them because of how complex the systems can get. Which is a big downside of doing what I do, but people usually like it anyway, so... Yep. Sounds like my mother is home, so I've got to go. Thank you so much for coming, Draco, and have a little chat with me. We'll see if we can get those other two in on this. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Thank you for coming, and goodbye, Draco. This was amazing.